police was very tolerant. And after the last unauthorized rally, all of us saw on TV that one of the opposition protesters was telling the police, hit me, hit me. And police did not, and that really shows their intentions. Their intentions is to be beaten and then to present themselves as victims, to be shown on international TV and in newspapers, and to create a wrong image about the government of Azerbaijan.
Who are these guys, right, telling us that we can't do this? It's an election campaign. You know, we have a right to meet with voters, to discuss our views, to promote our agenda. It is part of the normal democratic process.
Come on, come on.
This is fantastic. These are our people. Come here, I'll show you the flag. This is the best example of love for the flag, the state and the people. This is our definitive answer to those who accuse us of not loving our flag and our country.
Glory to the head of our state, the President of our Republic, Ilham Aliyev. Let us applaud once again the sacred tricolour Azerbaijani flag.
There is one day to go. 450 out of 2,000 candidates have withdrawn. Observers say that hundreds of people have been beaten and detained, and that the election commissions are dominated by supporters of the government. The Organisation for Security and Cooperation in Europe visits the Freedom Bloc.
How many members of parliament should be elected?
Based on our analysis, we assume that out of 125 constituencies, we will have between 70 and 80 candidates elected. So our estimate is 75 seats. If it becomes clear the government has completely falsified the elections and the results do not reflect the will of the people, then we will of course start mass protests.
As we've observed some rallies of the opposition, but also of independent candidates that have been dispersed by the police. We've also had some direct report by the candidates that they were, under pressure to withdraw, that there was a general climate of intimidation in the country.
There is no doubt that elections will be free and fair and will reflect the will of the people of Azerbaijan.
November 6th, Election Day. Emin has come to cast his vote. The government says it has imposed all the standards for a free and fair election, saying the inking of fingers and the presence of international observers will prevent electoral fraud. Emin's vote goes to Ali Karimli of the Freedom Bloc. At 11 o'clock, Karimli cast his vote in front of the world's media. So far, the opposition says it is encouraged by how the polling is going.
We've carried out an excellent campaign and we're confident that we're going to get the vote of the electorate.
Ve hələlik saat 11'e kadar qeydə alınan pozuntular seçicini tam saxtalaşdırmağa hələlik kifayət eləməz.
And at this stage, up until 11 o'clock, the extent of violations and falsifications is unlikely to impact on the overall outcome of the election.
But reports of irregularities are starting to trickle through, and fears of widespread vote rigging remain. Murat and his colleague Elshat are pondering how to act if the election is indeed falsified.
If we take the people to the streets, we'll be accused of being unconstructive and not basing the right. But I mean, they've done that in Georgia, they've done that in Ukraine. Straight away, they claimed the elections were false because they had the support of the international community and they knew that force won't be used. So they took people to the streets. So if we do that, and we'll get beaten up, people will say, hey, they're completely unconstructive. They took people to the streets. People got beaten up. It's the fault of the opposition. Now, if we don't do that, and we do it on Tuesday, we've been accused of being cowards and losers. See, they didn't take to the streets on Monday, and they're afraid. So, I mean, we can't win either way. We need to be 100% sure. Right? We need the international community to make it perfectly clear whether they recognize the report. But most importantly, we need to have evidence that this election has been falsified.
As soon as the polling stations close in Ali Karimli's district, the opposition claims fraud is taking place.
What are they saying? They're saying that our person has been, our observer has been arrested.
Murat says that he has received news that the police have taken control of several polling stations in Karimli's district.
All our observers have been removed. Electoral Commission members have been taken into the director's room. The ballot boxes full of papers are inside.
Where are your observers?
And one of our guys has been arrested. And they're not open.
I am the secretary of the 19th district. My name is Tagi Zoltan Oglu. I'm the secretary of the 19th district. We have been arrested here. We are being kept hostage here. All of Ali Karimli's votes have been added to those of the government candidate. Please go away. Why are you closing the window?
The police presence and takeover of the polling stations is a violation of the election code. Amin has found the back door.